Hi friends, welcome back to Cooking with Claudia. Today I'm showing you how to make fresh pasta made at home from scratch. Whenever I have time, I like to make my own pasta at home because it's fresh, it adds more flavor to all my pasta recipes, and it makes them extra tasty. This video is kindly sponsored by Zacme. Zacme is a pasta maker attachment. These attachments are perfectly made and suitable for all KitchenAid stand mixers. These make amazing pasta. I'm going to use them to show you how to make 4 different types of pasta in this video. Let's get started. So to start making the pasta, I'm going to pour 2 cups of all-purpose flour onto my work surface. Make sure your work surface is sanitized and cleaned. Next, use your hands to create a well in the center of the flour, just like I'm doing. Once the well is created, pour in 3 whole eggs. Make sure your eggs are at room temperature. Next, add 1 tablespoon of olive oil and a teaspoon of salt. Whisk the eggs together with the salt and oil, then slowly incorporate the flour. You're going to keep whisking around the well, bringing the flour into the center until the dough has pulled together enough to be worked by hand. If your dough is too dry, you can add a little bit of water, and if it's too wet, you can add a little bit of flour. Mine was a little dry, so I added a teaspoon of water to help form it together. You're going to keep working the dough by hand until it pulls together and forms into a ball. Once the ball is formed, you're going to knead the dough by hand for 10 minutes. Kneading the dough by hand is actually a great arm exercise, but if you don't want to do that, you can simply place it into your stand mixer and let it do the job for you. Once kneading is done, wrap the dough up with a cling film and let it rest for a minimum of 30 minutes. Once the dough has rested, cut it in half, that way the portions are easier to work with. I'm going to unbox my Zacme pasta maker attachment so I can set up and start making the pasta. The attachments are very well packaged and protected from damage during delivery. So you get 3 attachments for making the pasta. There is one for rolling out the dough, this one is for making spaghetti, and this is for making fettuccine. I've grabbed my KitchenAid stand mixer. I'm going to remove the bowl and the mixer because we don't need those. I'm going to remove this knob because that's where the pasta maker attachments go. I'm going to attach the roller first, that way I can roll out the dough. So you just stick it into the hole, then you screw it tight. Next, I'm going to set the roller attachment to setting 8. I'm turning on the stand mixer to speed 2. Then I'm going to grab 1/2 of my dough. I'm thinning it out a little, that way it can easily go through the roller. So I'm running the dough through the roller on setting 8. I'm going to do this 2 different times. And if you want the dough to roll faster, you can just increase the setting on your stand mixer. Next, I'm changing the setting to setting 6, then I'm going to roll the dough twice on that setting. The dough rolls out very evenly, and each time you change the setting, it gets thinner, which is perfect for making pasta. Once I'm done rolling the dough on setting 6, I'm going to change the setting to setting 4, then roll the dough one last time, twice on this setting to get it even thinner. The thinnest roll could be 1.5 millimeters. The dough is so thin, you can even kind of see my fingers through it. I'll show you a close-up. You see how thin that dough is? It's going to make really nice pasta. Now this dough is extremely long. There's no spaghetti this long, so I'm going to divide it into 3 parts. Next, I'm going to install the spaghetti attachment to my stand mixer, then we're going to start making spaghetti. The stand mixer is set to speed 2. I'm placing the rolled dough through the spaghetti maker, and there's our spaghetti. Since the spaghetti hasn't dried yet, I'm going to dust with flour, that way they don't stick together. I'm placing the pasta on a tray to dry. Next, we're going to switch to the fettuccine attachment, then we're going to start making some fettuccine pasta. Make sure you dust it with some flour before setting it on the tray to dry. The next pasta type I'm making is noodles. I'm just tossing around some of that spaghetti I made earlier, and we have noodles. I'm going to let it sit pretty, then I'm going to show you how to make ravioli. I'm using 2 of the rolled out pasta sheets. I'm making a simple spinach and cheese ravioli. I chopped up some baby spinach. I'm placing about a teaspoonful of spinach and Parmesan cheese onto the pasta sheet 1 inch apart from each other. I'm brushing the empty pasta sheet with egg white, then placing it over the filled up pasta sheet. The egg white is going to help them stick together. Next, I am using a pizza cutter to cut through each individual ravioli. Then I'm cutting around the edges to make them look finer. I'm going to use a fork to press into the edges to make them look nice and pretty. And that's it. You have an easy homemade ravioli. Look at how pretty all these homemade pasta types look. Now it's time to cook some pasta. I've gone ahead and boiled some water. I'm going to cook some fettuccine. It doesn't take too long to cook, about 2 to 3 minutes, and it's ready. I'm going to drain the pasta off camera, then I'm going to add a few tablespoons of pasta sauce. I'm tossing it all together, then I'm going to plate it. I added some baby spinach on the side and a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese. I am also drizzling some olive oil for extra flavor. Then this homemade pasta from scratch is ready to be enjoyed. The pasta came out really good. The taste is amazing. Compared to store-bought pasta, homemade pasta is better and more flavorful. The Zacme pasta maker attachments are very easy to clean. The package comes with a cleaning brush. You can easily clean out all the obvious remainings. It was really fun using the Zacme pasta maker attachments to make fresh homemade pasta. I highly recommend these attachments. They're very good quality and durable. You can make fresh homemade pasta any day. It will improve the flavor of your pasta recipes. This is also healthier than store-bought because you know exactly what ingredients you're using. I'm going to leave a purchasing link in the description box for Zacme together with a coupon code to save you some money if you guys are interested. Thank you so much to Zacme for partnering with me, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!